Hey everybody, Eric here from Around To It Videos, and looky here, here's the Blade mSR with a red canopy and a red tail fin. Isn't that pretty cool? Take a good look at that. I went to the hobby shop today and they got their parts in finally. They got some of the parts in, and I decided what the heck, I like the red. But anyway, on this video today, we're going to try and do a little bit more flying if the weather permits outside. And I'm going to show you the advanced setup on the Swashplate. It's got a couple of different settings here. It's the stock setup comes for normal flight, and then they call it, in the book, they call it the advanced setup for the Swashplate, where you change the linkages around. I'm going to show you that today and hopefully get some flying in. But let's go inside where I can put this thing under a magnifying glass and let you get a real close look at it, okay? Alright, you're looking at the mSR under a magnifying glass so you can get a really close look at how it works here. And you see this is your Swashplate right here, and you have two control arms that go to servos off the Swashplate. One over here, that is for your forward and backwards movement, and this one on this side, on the left side of the helicopter, would be your left and right. Now since this is a fixed pitch helicopter, the movement of the blades are fixed. That's what it would mean. So to go up and down, you would just give more throttle, increase the RPMs on the blades, and it would give it more lift. Now in the manual, it refers to advanced Swashplate settings, and I'm going to read this word for word out of the manual, so one, I don't mess it up, and two, you know exactly what they're talking about. The Blade mSR comes with an adjustable precision Swashplate. Advanced pilots may benefit from a more aggressive setup. The more aggressive setup can be achieved by simply popping off the lower rotor head links and moving them onto the longer set of inner Swashplate control balls. Now what they're talking about, Swashplate control balls, if you look very closely, these are the links that they're talking about right here. That's one. And then we turn it around and we've got a second set right there. Right there. Okay? Now, what they mean by the longer set of inner Swashplate control balls, if you look down here, let's see if I can spin it around here. You see balls, there's little balls right there, and there's one right there. Now I've already set mine up for the more aggressive control balls here, and all that is these are the short ones right here, and the ones I have mine connected to are the longer ones. And what that'll give you is the longer control ball length will give you more pitch both ways, okay? Your forward and back and your left and right. So it actually just gives you more, it would be considered like more throw on your elevator or on your rudder, things of that nature, if you're familiar with airplane terms. And that's really about it. They do have a tool that you use to calibrate the Swashplate to make sure everything's aligned. And let me grab that real quick and I'll show it to you. Alright, we're looking at the rotor head again, and I've got the calibration tool right here. It's a pretty sophisticated piece of equipment here, and all you do yeah, sophisticated, excuse me, all you do is you would attach it like so and just make sure that everything is lined up correctly and that the Swashplate is level. That's your calibration tool. Now the manual says you should check your calibration after every crash. That is definitely a good idea. I would recommend doing that, because if your Swashplate is not level, you're going to be fighting the heli more than you're going to be flying it. So it's always a good idea to check that after a crash and make sure you don't have any damaged ball links or any bent servo arms or anything like that. But anyway, that's enough on the workings of the mSR. Let's see if we can't go outside and get a little flight in.